Hello, my beautiful radiant Leo souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, the sacred space where we explore the grand tapestry of the cosmos and the incredible story it tells about you. I am your guide on this journey, and if you are tuning in right now, I have a feeling it's because your magnificent spirit, that brilliant inner sun that guides you, has sensed a subtle, almost imperceptible shadow beginning to form on the horizon. Can you feel it, dear Leo? It's not a loud alarm. Not yet. It's more like a quiet dissonance in the grand symphony of your life. A single note that feels slightly off-key. It's that feeling you get when the applause sounds just a little hollow, when the smiles you receive don't quite reach the eyes. This is your powerful intuition, your royal instinct, whispering a secret to you. A secret that something, or more accurately someone, is not what they appear to be. There is a mask in your midst, a beautifully crafted illusion. And my friends, its time is running out. Before we delve into this profound revelation that is destined to change everything, I want you to do something for me. I want you to become an active part of this energy, this community of light. In the comments below, I want you to declare your readiness to embrace clarity by typing, "I am the sovereign of my reality and I welcome the light of truth." And if you have not yet joined our family of cosmic explorers, now is the moment to do so. Press that subscribe button and become a part of Cosmic Wisdom so you never miss these essential updates designed to help you navigate your majestic path. Let's create this powerful vortex of truth together. Now let's talk about this presence in your life. This isn't just a casual acquaintance, oh no. This is someone who has skillfully positioned themselves within your warm, radiant orbit. They are a regular feature in your kingdom. Someone who speaks your language of loyalty, who offers praise that feels like sunshine, who seems to understand and admire the very essence of your being. They have constructed a persona so convincing, so perfectly tailored to what you value most, that even you, the magnificent lion, the natural ruler, with an innate sense of authenticity, have been momentarily charmed by their performance. But the universe is a place of truth and illusions, no matter how masterfully crafted, cannot withstand the light forever. The cracks in this facade have already begun to appear, haven't they? You've noticed them. Perhaps you dismissed them as insignificant, but your soul registered them. Those tiny slips of the tongue, the fleeting expressions that contradict their loving words, the moments where their energy felt needy, not noble. Your incredible Leo intuition has been gathering these fragments, piecing together a puzzle that your conscious mind, in its generosity, has been trying to ignore. Think back, my beautiful friend. Have you noticed how their stories sometimes shift just slightly depending on the audience? Have you felt a subtle drain on your energy after being in their presence, as if you've been performing for them, rather than sharing a genuine connection? Have you ever had a fleeting thought, a whisper from your soul saying something isn't right here, only to push it away because you wanted to believe in the goodness they were presenting? These are not mere figments of your imagination. They are cosmic breadcrumbs leading you to a monumental discovery. Because when that mask finally falls, and believe me, it is destined to fall under the brilliant light of your dawning awareness, you will discover something far more profound than a simple lie. You will uncover the astonishing degree to which this person has underestimated your royal spirit. They mistook your generosity for naivete. They mistook your open heart for an open invitation to exploit your light. They fundamentally misunderstood that a Leo's greatest gift isn't just their radiance, but their unshakable connection to authenticity. There's a sacred reason why you, dear Leo, are known as the heart of the zodiac. It is because you operate from a core of truth. You are not just intuitive. You possess an almost supernatural ability to sense when something is inauthentic, when someone is merely playing a role on your stage instead of living their truth. You can feel the vibration of a lie, like a discordant note in a beautiful melody. And right now, all of your internal senses are blaring, signaling that one of the actors in your royal court is an imposter. This individual has done their homework. Oh yes, this was not a casual deception. They have studied you with the focus of a scholar. They have observed your passions, your desires, your deep need for loyalty and recognition. They've mapped your vulnerabilities, which for a Leo are so often tied to your immense loving heart. They learned precisely which words of praise would make you glow, which acts of loyalty would earn your trust, and how to position themselves as your most ardent supporter, your most trusted confidant. But here is what they could never comprehend. A Leo's heart is not just a target for flattery, it is a powerful generator of truth. You feel the intention behind the words. You perceive the energetic signature beneath the performance. And for some time now, a deep primal part of you, the lion or lioness within, has been pacing restlessly, growling softly that this person is not who they claim to be. The revelation that is fast approaching will be more than just shocking. It will be a fundamental paradigm shift. It's not simply that this person has a few hidden flaws or has exaggerated their virtues. It's that the entire persona they have presented to you may be a complete and total fabrication. A character meticulously designed, costumed and rehearsed for one specific purpose: to win your favor and gain access to your world. And what will shake you to your core is the realization of how long this performance has been running. This is no recent development. This has been an ongoing act for a significant period of your life. You are about to discover the conversations they've had about you behind your back when they thought the curtain was down. You will learn how they truly view your generosity, your dreams, your very essence. When they are not performing for you, you will come to understand that moments you held as precious and sacred were for them strategically calculated scenes in a play. The emotions you believed were genuine were nothing more than a script being recited. The entire foundation of the relationship you thought you were co-creating was in fact orchestrated by them to serve a hidden agenda you never could have imagined. For my magnificent Leos born between July 23rd and August 2nd, this revelation will likely come from someone you have welcomed into your innermost circle. A confidant, a dear friend, perhaps even a partner, to whom you have bared your soul and shared your most ambitious dreams. The discovery will not only shatter the trust in that relationship, but will also force you to question your own judgment. A deeply painful experience for any Leo. For those Leos whose birthdays fall between August 3rd and August 12th, the mask that is set to fall belongs to someone in your professional or public sphere. This is a person who has leveraged their connection to you to manipulate situations, perhaps taking credit for your ideas or using your influence to advance their own status. The betrayal will be a public one, touching upon your reputation and your role as a leader. And for my powerful Leos, born between August 13th and August 22nd, the person who will be unmasked is someone you have placed on a pedestal, a mentor, an idol, someone whose approval and admiration you sought. The pain here will be the disillusionment of realizing your respect was directed at a carefully constructed illusion, not a person of true integrity. But regardless of the specifics, the impact will strike at the very core of your leonine nature, your sacred ability to to trust your own magnificent heart. When the full truth comes to light, you will look back and see a trail of clues, a series of red flags that you, in your beautiful, generous nature, chose to overlook. You'll remember those moments your intuition screamed a warning, but your logical mind made excuses for them. You'll recall situations that felt dissonant and strange, but you decided to grant them the benefit of the doubt, because that is what a noble ruler does. The ache you will feel won't just be from the sting of betrayal itself. It will come from the frustrating realization that you allowed someone to dim your light even for a moment when you possessed all the inner power to see through their shadows from the very beginning. You will ask yourself, how could I, a being of such light and authenticity, be so thoroughly deceived? And the answer, my dear Leo, will astound you. Because this person did not just casually lie to you. They studied you so intensely, so meticulously, that they were able to understand your very mechanisms of discernment and find ways to bypass them. They used your own strengths, your loyalty, your generosity, your desire to see the best in others against you. What will shake you most is the sheer level of premeditation involved. This wasn't a lie that snowballed out of control. This was a calculated strategic campaign. This person identified you, your radiant energy, your influence, your resources as a valuable asset for their own purposes. They then methodically constructed a false identity designed to be irresistible to you. They observed your reactions, your passions, your triggers, and molded themselves into your perfect friend, ally, or admirer. They discovered your deepest emotional needs and positioned themselves as the one person who could fulfill them. All of it was intentional. All of it was a performance. All of it was false. And now, as your royal awareness begins to dawn, as you start questioning the script, what are they likely doing? They are escalating their performance. They are becoming more affectionate, more complimentary, more present than ever before. They are desperately trying to reinforce the illusion to keep the mask from slipping. They may even be orchestrating situations designed to make you feel guilty for your suspicions, to make you question your own sanity. They will leverage your kindness against you, making you feel cruel for daring to doubt someone who has shown you such devotion. My beautiful Leo, do not fall into this final desperate trap. Your suspicion is not paranoia, it is clarity. Your doubts are not an exaggeration. They are your intuition, finally screaming loud enough for you to hear. Your inner guidance system is not failing you. It is working perfectly, fighting to protect you from a dynamic that is far more toxic and damaging than you can currently see. This person knows precisely which buttons to push to make you doubt your own glorious self. That is and always has been a key part of their manipulative strategy. The days and weeks ahead will bring a cascade of revelations. One piece of evidence will connect to another, and then another, until the entire fraudulent structure they have built in your life crumbles before your very eyes, dissolving into dust under the brilliant light of truth. You may discover that this is a pattern for them, that you are not the first person to be ensnared in their web of deceit. You may find there are others in their life who are also interacting with a fictional character completely unaware. You may uncover that their entire life story, the tales of their past that so endeared them to you, is riddled with fabrications designed to elicit your sympathy and trust. The final piece of evidence may come from an unexpected source, a third party who can no longer stand by and watch the deception. It may come from tangible proof you stumble upon by chance, or And this is most likely for a powerful Leo. It will come because you finally decide to trust that royal instinct and actively seek the truth, using your innate power to command clarity in your kingdom. Regardless of how the truth emerges, the moment of revelation will be intensely transformative. It will feel like watching a person you knew and cared for literally dissolve before your eyes, only to be replaced by a complete and utter stranger. It will be like waking from a dream and discovering you have been living in a meticulously crafted stage play directed by someone with motives you never suspected. And in that moment, dear Leo, you will feel a complex whirlwind of emotions. There will be the fire of righteous anger at the manipulation. There will be a deep sadness for the loss of what you believed was a genuine connection. There will be disgust at the sheer audacity of the deceit. But beneath it all, something else will begin to stir, something powerful and unexpected, a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for finally knowing the truth. Gratitude that your magnificent intuition was right all along, even when you tried to silence it. Gratitude for this revelation arriving now before you invested even more of your precious time, energy, and heart before you made irreversible decisions based on this grand illusion. This discovery will activate the most powerful aspect of your being. It will fully awaken the noble lion or lioness within you, the part of you that will not tolerate inauthenticity in your sacred space. You will become relentless, not out of vengeance, but out of a deep need for absolute clarity. You will want to understand the entire scope of the manipulation to ensure that no corner of your kingdom is left in shadow. And here is something truly beautiful that you may not expect. This process of uncovering the full truth, as painful as it may be, will fill you with an incredible sense of power and sovereignty that you haven't felt in a long time. Why? Because you will finally be operating from a place of reality. You will be making decisions based on unshakable truth, not the shifting sands of illusion this person created around you. You will be taking back your throne. The person behind the mask will likely resort to a predictable set of tactics when they realize they have been exposed. They may deny everything, even in the face of indisputable proof. They may attempt to turn the tables to gaslight you, accusing you of being controlling, dramatic, or arrogant for investigating them. They may try to minimize their lies, dismissing them as misunderstandings or small white lies. My friend, ignore every single one of these desperate attempts to deflect and manipulate. When a person is caught in a systematic, long-term deception, and their immediate reaction is to attack your character for discovering it, that is all the confirmation you need. It proves that the mask wasn't a mistake. It was their truest strategy. The truth you uncover may be disturbing. It may reveal a pattern of behavior that points to deep-seated psychological issues within this person. It may reveal that you were specifically targeted because your light, your success, and your trusting nature made you an ideal mark for their particular brand of manipulation. But I need you to hear this, beautiful soul. None of this is a reflection of any weakness in you. It does not mean you are foolish or easily deceived. It means you had the profound misfortune of crossing paths with a master manipulator who chose to use their skills against your good heart. Your capacity to trust, to love openly, to see the best in people, that is your superpower, Leo. It is never ever a weakness, even when it is exploited. So in the coming days, as the truth continues to unfurl, I implore you to be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel the full spectrum of your emotions, raw with anger, Weep with sadness and disappointment, but also allow yourself to feel the immense relief of liberation. Do not rush your healing process or pretend you are fine when your heart is wounded. At the same time, I want you to connect with your innate, powerful ability to regenerate. You are ruled by the sun, the very source of light and life. You are a master of turning pain into power, setbacks into glorious comebacks. This painful revelation will not break you. It will forge you into an even wiser, stronger, and more discerning ruler of your own reality. It will teach you invaluable lessons about who is worthy of standing in your light. This mask that is falling will not just reveal their true face, it will reveal yours. It will reveal a Leo who refuses to tolerate falsehood, a Leo who has the courage to face the most uncomfortable truths, a Leo who understands that a painful reality is infinitely preferable to a comfortable illusion, a Leo who possesses the inner strength to banish inauthenticity from their kingdom, even if it means severing a tie that once seemed important. When the dust settles, you will look back and realize that your magnificent intuition never once failed you. All those moments of unease, all those strange feelings, that was your inner sovereign trying to protect its realm. The complete discovery of this truth will mark the end of an era in your life, an era where you may have allowed the flattering words of others to override the unwavering wisdom of your own heart. Once this mask is gone, you will operate from a place of such profound clarity and power that it might even feel startling at first. You will realize just how potent your ability to discern truth is when you trust it implicitly. You will learn that your willingness to face difficult truths is not a burden. It is your greatest strength. While others may choose to live in denial, you, the mighty Leo, have the courage to look truth directly in the eye, no matter how much it burns. And that, my friend, is what makes you a true and noble leader. Be aware they may try one final desperate gambit. They may attempt a partial confession, admitting to a few minor lies, in the hope that it will satisfy you and keep the larger deception hidden. They might try to elicit your pity with tales of their own trauma, attempting to justify their manipulative behavior. Do not be swayed. A person who has maintained such an elaborate illusion does not deserve the benefit of the doubt. The only acceptable path forward is one of absolute radical transparency, and if they are unwilling to provide that, their refusal is all the answer you need. The mask will fall, the truth will emerge, and when it does, you will discover that the most important person being revealed in this entire process is not the one who was lying to you. It is you. You with your intuition honed to a razor's edge. You with your heart wiser and more discerning than ever before. You more determined than ever to build a life and a kingdom based on absolute, unshakable truth. The care you must take now is not in uncovering the lie. That is inevitable. The real work is in allowing this discovery to alchemize you, to transform you into the most powerful, radiant, and authentic version of yourself you were always destined to be. If this message has stirred something deep within you, if it has caused memories or feelings you've been suppressing to rise to the surface, please do not dismiss it as a coincidence. Your royal spirit is responding because there is something real and vital that requires your attention. Share your journey in the comments, not the specific details, but the feelings and insights that have emerged. Your story can be a beacon for another Leo navigating a similar path. The mask is cracking, my beautiful friends. What was hidden in the shadows is being forced into the brilliant, unforgiving light of day. The truth is coming, and it is unstoppable, undeniable, and it carries with it the power to set you gloriously free. You are not breaking down, you are breaking through. The lies that sought to cage your magnificent spirit are collapsing, and what remains is the pure, unfiltered brilliance of your soul. Get ready, dear Leo, because what is coming is not just a revelation, it is a liberation. It is your coronation.